It's been a while since I did a live. I've just been chilling, relaxing, and I'm up late tonight, so didn't have much to do. Thought I would come on here and speak with some of you all. So hopefully some people come in, we can have some good conversations. Other than that, I'd just like to chill, reminisce, think about the good old days. The good old days. You know, the good old days, they were the good old days, but they weren't as good as today. My beautiful wife, my beautiful daughter, you know. Hello, welcome. Make sure to say hello, whoever you are. We're just chilling. What's up, Raphael? Thank you for the like. Welcome. Hey, yo vivo en Luque, Centro Luque. Just chilling here tonight, relaxing. Luque City. Luque City. Make sure to say hello, everybody. My Spanish is really bad. Mi español es re malo. But I'll try. Yo tratar. Friday, relax. That's right. Today I get my money for the month from my house in the United States. Hoy yo ganancia mi plata de mi casa en Estados Unidos y pagar mi alquiler y todo. What's up, Khalid? What's up, Khalid? No tanto inglés. Mi español es re malo, señor. Pero yo tratar. Hey, Ambiente amigos. Make sure to like. Ambiente amigos. My 20 friends. You know, we're just chilling here tonight. What's up from Peru? What's up, Miggy or Miguel? I don't know. Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. See some of my wife, see some of my life, see some of the antics we get up to in Professor Shaun studios. My wife's making cakes and cookies and all that kind of shit. We like to go out for milkshakes here in Los Jardines, this little shopping center in Luque. We like to go to the park and go to Super Seis. We like to go to Shopping del Sol. We like to go to Café Acá. Anyone here been to Café Acá? Yes, my wife made the most delicious apple pie. I love torta de manzana. Nice, Miguel. Yo encanta Rafael Slots de Sol and entro Shopping del Sol. What's up, Iris? What's up? Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. We're just chilling, guys. Nothing much going on here today. Nah, Miguel, I'm not really into football. Like, sometimes I'll watch the Paraguay games or the Argentina games. You know, like at Shopping del Sol or something. When Paraguay is playing, a lot of people will get together and we'll all watch in Shopping del Sol and in the mall and the Shopping del Sol. They watch the football and shit. And it's a nice little getaway. What's up, everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe. We're just chilling here tonight. The food very nice in Paseo La Galleria. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really go there because like the parking's bad enough in Shopping del Sol, and now they put those goddamn meters in there for parking. You need ticket. Parking is really bad. Estacionamiento es re malo en Villa Mora. Tráfico es re malo en Villa Mora. Traffic is very bad in Villa Mora. I can't stand it. That's why I like living in Luque. Yo encanta Luque. I'm listening to some Linkin Park. You know, I think I'm so done with all my negotiations and everything for work to where I kind of just like, how do you say, fallen out of gangster mode because it's like, I don't have to be so hard all day, you know? My daughter got a hold of my Telegram for like a week and she was like, oh my God, everybody's so toxic. Biggie's real good. I love Biggie. I made a couple of videos of Biggie, you know? I love Biggie. They closed down Biggie for a couple of days. Everybody was freaking out. What's up, everybody? Make sure to say hello. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you really like what you see, then hit that notification bell. You know? Oh, thank you, whoever liked. You know, I found these really nice little muffins in Biggie, in the health food section of Biggie, where like they have rice crackers and shit. Matthias, yo hablar un poco español. Y yo jugar, sí. I was playing some video games earlier today. Yo jugar videojuegos antes en Noche. I played Theme Park. Oh, look at this. Let's see if we've got San Andreas on here. We might actually have San Andreas on here. Not San Andreas, but What do we got? We've got Vice City. We've got Vice City. Vice City. Yeah. I love my little handheld. Gotta turn this shit off. But it's got Mortal Kombat. It's got all that kind of shit on it, you know? And then, like, I've got like 400 PlayStation 2 games. And I got a lot of games. I play a lot of games sometimes. Really, I'm more like having the games than playing the games, which is kind of fucked up. What's up, normal human? Welcome. My #1 fan. Make sure to like. What's up? What are you up to, bro? I missed your commentary. My wife saw your commentary. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling. I got through a long work week, you know? Really, it's all good, brother. Take your time. I know we all get busy. Oh, the dogs are good. Chiquita's laid out. She's just chilling. Watch this. Watch this. Chiquita, Chiquita, Chiquita. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. Oh. She just wants love. She just wants love. She just... Yes. Okay, quit. Quit. I love my pups. Yeah, I love dogs. We want to make our country house into like a dog refuge one day. Oh, she always loves her daddy. Chiquita always loves her daddy. She'll always come to daddy no matter what. She loves her daddy. No, I'm really allergic to cats. In fact, I'm not really a fan of cats or cat owners typically. Watch out for adult males that own cats. I'm just saying, watch out. Watch out. Yeah, there's something. I like a small, cuddly dog, you know. But there's something to be said about having a dog for protection, you know. definitely get a dog. I mean, there's no greater love than a dog, really. You know, dogs are kind of the greatest love. A dog will love you and be loyal to you, even if you don't feed it. hmm How are things going with the wifey? Normally human. How are things going with the wife to be? 26 people in here. Let's get some likes going on. Let's get some subscribers. No wifey, only Wi-Fi. Well, what can we do about that? Where do you live again, normally human? How are we going to get you a woman? How are we going to get you a woman? Let's figure out how to get you a woman tonight. Huh? Where do you live? I have to work and earn money. Yes, you have to work and earn money, but there's always fat girls that you can have sex with. There's always fat girls or undesirable girls that you can go and get together with and build up some self-esteem. And I don't think so. I am woman, man. I should earn. Yes, you should earn money, but in the meantime, have fun on the undesirable women. And then once you have more money, get more desirable women. That's so. So there's no lapse of service. You know what I mean? That's the best way to go. So be with some single mothers, maybe a little overweight, the best that you can get, you know, and get some entertainment value from that, you know. Remember, kids, having sex with fat girls is fun until your friends find out. Remember. Just go for the undesirable girls until you have money. And when you have money, you'll get the hotties. And you work yourself up the ladder. It's like a career advancement. You don't start out at the top, you know? So anyway, what else has been going on? What's everybody been up to this week? Anything stressing you out? Why don't you talk to me about it? I might be able to help you out. Sir, I am not that person who enjoy with a one grown for pure soul. I am Muslim. Work. Well, if you feel like Allah prohibits you from having the comforts of a fatty until you find your wife, then you have to follow your morality, you know. Who am I to speak against that, you know? I know what works for me. What's up, Giovanni? Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás, cariños? So, normally human, what are you doing this weekend? Saludes desde Chile. Yo vivo en Paraguay. Yo es loco gringo in Paraguay. Yes, my mom told me yesterday she's finding a girl, but I want to stay away from. Yeah, normally human. You know, in general, you should disregard women and acquire currency. Gringo loco en Paraguay, Giovanni. Sí. Yo tengo Latina esposa, Paraguaya. I am going outside with my mom, moved to. Oh, nice. I hope you have a nice dinner with your mother. Yo es de Nuevo York, Las Vegas, Oregon. Después yo vivo en Argentina y más tarde y ahora yo vivo en Ascensión, Luque. Ascensión, Paraguay. Sí. I don't earn money for money, even. Yes, you want to have a loyal woman, normally. You want to have a woman that's going to be good to you. You know, sometimes it's kind of lean here in Professor Shaun Studios because I'm retired, you know. And my wife said to me the other day, she said, I'm with you, and I made a vow before my friends and my family and God to be with you through sickness and in health, for richer or for poor. Very sweet, very touching. My wife is a good woman. Other than that, Professor, do you think that in an age like you experience your girlfriend? Well, what would be my relationship advice for a young man, not just looking for a wife, but trying to avoid some of the pitfalls of women? I would tell you, normally human, to realize that women are children, really. You know? The sooner you start doing two things with women, the sooner you're gonna be a lot better off. Number one, treat every woman like she's been your girlfriend for 5 years. Number two, realize in her heart, her pure heart, every woman basically is like a 16-year-old girl. And if she's not, it's because she's damaged. It's because people hurt her. Figure out how and tell her you won't do it, and she'll be that 16-year-old girl for you. Every woman, why? To which? To which normally human? Hmm? You could call every woman your sister, and maybe that's different in Arab culture, you know? But in the Western world, for example, the first time you see a woman for coffee or whatever, put your arm around her waist. Give her a kiss on the side of the head. Welcome her into the building. Open the door for her like a girlfriend of 5 years that you would treat with respect and warmth. You know, women like that. So maybe in your Arab community, treating every girl like a sister or treating them well is your way of being gentlemanly. Hola, Mexico! Yo fumar también, mi amigo. Tobacco. Obvio. What's up, Friolan? Yo tengo vapor también. Yo encanta fumar. Yo fumar, yo es 13 años. Un paquete por día. Do you heard this? My Spanish is very bad. So if you can speak to me in English, speak to me in English. Yo cuatro paquetes por día, 6 paquetes. Ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios. I said, I smoke 4 packs. This brother smokes 6. What's up, Batania? Thank you. This is a ruby. No entiendo. Friola. Frioland. You looking big G smoking and everything. I love you normally, human. Viva Mexico. Yeah, it's been a good week. I've been really relaxing. Not normally human. You're a good guy. I appreciate you. You know? I always love, everybody that loves me. What's up? Saludos to you too, my brother. Hello to everybody. Everybody should come inside, say hello, chill with Professor Shaun and the Professor Shaun family. I've never tried Indian food except for one time that I had to go to the bathroom in New York. And like in New York City, it's really hard to get a public restroom. And so I went into this restaurant and I was like, if I order something, can I use the restroom? And so I ordered like some kind of egg roll type thing that was the cheapest on the menu and I used the restroom. And then I ate it and I got so sick. And then like I never ate Indian food again. Ah, gracias for subscribed. Gracias, mi amigo. Oh yeah, I love spicy food. I love spicy food. Yo tengo Galaxy 24 Ultra. Galaxy 24 Ultra. Android for life. Android is the only real phone, kids. Android's the only real phone. I love a nice spicy chili. That's my favorite spicy food. Oh, what a day. What a week. Do you think Android is safe? Yes. Android is safe. Who's coming after you, bro? I mean, if the government's coming after you, your iPhone's not going to save you either. You know? I mean, at the end of the day, nothing is safe. I use a Galaxy S24 Ultra. No phone is safe. But I mean, is it going to be safe from some guy in the street? Yeah. Yeah, Nokia is safe. Ah, good. My boy just sent me some shit from work. Been waiting on this shit. Uh, really want to do something, but trying to figure out how to do it. Do you play recent games like mine? No, I don't really like the modern AAA experience, to be honest. Like, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of good stories in a lot of the games, especially considering the amount of money they put into these games now. The one of me and my wife on our wedding day? That one? No, I was smoking. Do you know how many, what do you think, how many kids have in a family? Yeah, I have 2 kids. Yeah. Let's look at that picture. I'll show you the picture. That was us on our wedding day. My wife was so beautiful. Eh? Uh, Thank you, brother. Yeah, I love our pictures. We have some good pictures. You ever look at the My Journey playlist? You might enjoy it, Normally Human. Shows me coming from Oregon to me and the Queen's early days together. That playlist. What's up, everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe. Usually when we go on vacations, we just go out to the countryside. You know? Like, someplace nice and peaceful outside of the city. You know? I'm not really big on getting on planes either. What's up, everybody? Make sure to say hi. You love calm places. Yeah, I love like chill places like I grew up upstate New York. The Appalachian Trail actually went through my backyard, believe it or not. You know? So like I lived up in the mountains. And I spent a lot of time in the forest as a child. It's where I learned the magic of the forest. The magic of the forest led me to things like this and things like this. I have a very deep spirituality when it comes to energy and the magic of nature. I'll tell you a secret, Normally Human. You want to know a secret? I'll tell you here. I'll tell you really. I don't say this very often, but kind of a wizard. too. Kind of a wizard. Like a real wizard. I've been doing ceremonial magic since I was like 8 years old. Yes. So ask me anything. I'll tell you. Yes. But perhaps that's a story for another day. No, I'm not really into sports that much normally human. I'm I'm more of like a chill kind of guy, you know? Hey, what's up, everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe. If you really like it, hit that notification bell. What do you like to do in my free time? Really, I love to spend time with the wife, really. You know, she's my best friend. We fuck around all day. I troll my wife trolls me, hugs and kisses and everything else, talking nonsense, talking about the state of the empire, our hopes, our dreams. And I watch TV, I listen to music. Sometimes we'll go out and do something, go to the park or go shopping or normal shit, bro. You know, I don't really like to do crazy shit. I'm really kind of chill. You know what I really like is like what I really miss. Do I think I should do something crazy or something different? Well, normally human. Let me tell you, I have had a crazy fucking life. All right. You want to hear some crazy stories? I'll tell you some crazy stories. So for me, mafia life, yeah, pimping, all that kind of shit, you know. So for me, normally life is kind of nice. You know what I mean? You G-boss, no. Shit. Look, watch this shit. Ready? Ready? Thug life, pimp shit. Wait, hold on, wait a second. Wait, hold on. Is it? Real life, street shit. Think about the real motherfuckers that lived this. Pimp life, street shit. Make the whole respect the game. You bought a diamonds in cars? Trick, that's a shame. Say what you want, but I still figure she left because you couldn't be like them real. She was a hustler by nature, and it was just faker than the average chimp, and she found a badder pimp. What's other good words of wisdom here? Let's see. Notice the length and the width, and recognize, dame, you've been pimped by a pimp. And throw all that trick shit out the window. Don't come up short trying to doubt a pimp, ho! All this point, you want another woman in your life, like, I want to know how pure you are. I tell you, brother, I had this conversation with my boy today, I think, actually, where I said, it's kind of crazy to think that I'm at the end of my woman journey, you know? To think that the lady Ruth, my beautiful wife, to think this is probably as good as it gets, you know? They don't get hotter than my wife, guys, without being unmanageable or too much of a target. And they just don't get more ride or die than my wife. My wife is smart. She's a down-ass bitch. She'll do whatever I ask her to do. She waits on me hand and foot. She puts on my socks, brushes my teeth, you know? One woman can be enough, but first you've got to get it out of your system, bro. Or else one woman will never be enough, you know? If I hadn't have been with hundreds of women before my wife, I probably wouldn't be satisfied stopping now. You understand? So go forth, spread your seed, you know. Enjoy the many shapes and sizes and varieties of women and their yoni. And get it out of your system, you know, and then settle down with a good woman. That's my advice, to be honest. You know, the thing is that when you're with a woman, and I realize what you're saying, you were hurt, you gave all of yourself, it didn't work out. But the thing is that every woman needs to be a clean slate, you know. Every woman you need to give 100% of yourself to, whether that's for a night or whether that's for a year or whether that's for the rest of your life, right? Is that for that moment that she's with you, she should feel like she owns you, you know? And in that complete surrendering, theoretically, at least for a time, you become her greatest lover that she's ever known. Because no man does that. That's how Casanova worked. You know, Casanova wasn't the most handsome or the richest or the smartest or the most capable, but he gave 100% of himself to each and every single woman. Remember that. And we will end this live at a certain point here with some words of advice. The words of advice is that women can be evil. I'm not tired, but women are also a great gift, though they are evil sometimes. And remember, no love cannot be replaced by a new love. You know? Ultimately, you always have to cover your bases. Well, there's a saying, normally human, about a devilish woman that says, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You know? I was a great and powerful man, but I was broken by a woman. Woman finally broke me, you know. Took my wife to put me back together again. Here I am. So, time for me to go and relax. Time for you all to go to bed. Probably. Depending on when you're watching this. Maybe you're watching it tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do not let me lull you to sleep. You got a lot of work to do. Yeah. You know, sometimes it can be the right girl at the wrong time, or the wrong girl at the right time. Good night, normally human. Don't work too hard. Good night, everybody. And everybody, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'll come on again soon.